Now it's over Chicago area. It's Milwaukee, somewhere down here. Come on, where are you, Milwaukee? Where are you, Milwaukee? Oh, yeah. Milwaukee Mitchell, departure. Directly over Milwaukee with Mitchell. And now it's directly, it's just hard to get this. To think my head down so far. Arrival at Chicago's O'Hare. High altitude airways. 1 and 2 get over 10,000 feet. For speed. 28. Right. ILS approach. Nice. Westerly facing. Come on. Landing. And we're just going to go direct because save some time. And check the weather. Scattered clouds, yes. Let's really make these scattered. Like 5% scattered. Low density. Okay. Time of day, let's make it early morning. And let's fly. Directly over the cockpit of the biplane. It's right there. I'm looking underneath the VR. I'm not looking through the VR heads. I'm looking underneath it so I can see what's actually on my screen. And we're in the flight deck.
Sierra X-ray tree 20 ready for IFR departure runway 25 left.
The cockpit. Cocks go. Alright, so now I'm no longer using these controllers. So when I look down the parking brake, the red dot is like in the air right there. And here's the parking brake. So you can see the parking brake. When I look down at the weather, the red dot is over here. Weather is there. When I look at I'm looking directly at the non-smoking sign or seatbelt sign. The red dot's just right above it. Turn that on. Runway takeoff light, turn that on. Inside light, turn that on. Varies, so I'll just put it 8,000 feet for now. Altitude, flaps at 1. And now I'm looking down for my joystick. Oh, put on restrictions. Put that to there roughly. That should be good. Oh, and we'll put on engine display. Yep, okay. So we want to bring our speed up to 50%. So right there roughly. But you gotta have the brake on. I can't hold both at the same time. That's roughly 50%. Even out. Yes, okay. Let go. Increase speed. Takeoff speed. It's looking nice and clear. Oh, that looks more mostly cloudy. Mostly sunny. Freaking make yourself a piece of shit. Alright, V1 will be at 140. There's V1. V1 rotate. up to 15%. Positive lift. Retract the gears. I'm going to add the autopilot a little quick.
On 135.875. Good day.
135.875 Airbus 320. Milwaukee departure Airbus Alpha Sierra X-Ray 320 is passing 2,300 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
What's that calling this?
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-Ray 320 Milwaukee departure altimeter 29.902 continue as planned.
I didn't hear what he said. He said 10,000 feet, okay. Close. 10,000 feet. Set that, good. And we're flying into a cloud. Weird, because it's so realistic that I feel like I'm putting it down, so like I can reach over and grab that seatbelt, but I can't. Okay. Alright, so the longest trek is 68 nautical miles. Once we get to 10,000 feet, we're going to turn off the seatbelt sign. Oh yeah, gears up so we can turn off these lights around the nose. Let's turn up this light a little bit. That's good. I don't think we need to worry about icing.
Airbus 320 contact Chicago Center on 125.1. Good day.
Changing frequency to 125.1.
Airbus 320.
Automatic watch.
Chicago Center Airbus Alpha Sierra X-Ray 320 is at 8,600 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-Ray 320 Chicago Center altimeter 29.902 continue as planned.
I'm still not 100% sure about the barometer. Pressure's at 2,992.
Airbus 320 contact Milwaukee departure on 135.875.
And then at some point you change to, I think it's over 10,000 feet, you change to standard.
135.875 Airbus 320.
Alright, so we're close to that.
Milwaukee departure Airbus Alpha Sierra X-Ray 320 9,800 feet.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-Ray 320 Milwaukee departure altimeter 29.902 continue as planned. Airbus 320 climb and maintain flight level 200.
Climb and maintain flight level 200 Airbus 320.
20,000 feet. And we can turn off the landing lights. I saw a guy turn them all off and on with one light.
Airbus 320 contact Chicago Center on 125.1.
And they both went on at the same time, but it doesn't seem to work.
125.1 for Airbus 320. Chicago
You might have been on the
Center
Phoenix
Airbus Alpha
A320.
Sierra X-Ray 320
Yeah, stop mumbling.
is passing 10,300 feet, climbing flight level 200.
Alright, well this looks, it's morning time, so it looks mostly cloudy, not partly sunny. Oh, we're leaving the Michigan side of the lake here. Or no, Michigan side, right? Took off from Milwaukee, not Michigan. Alright, so we're gonna fly this way, straight on. I can show you on a different map here. So we fly out to here, and then we turn, and we turn in and fly directly west into O'Hare. So once we turn, I'm going to start, when we get down in altitude, they'll start giving us 1,000 feet increments, lowering the altitude 1,000 feet increments. And then I will add the flaps. And on the Airbus A320, it automatically adjusts the speed. Everything's automatic on the Airbus. That's why it's such a great plane. It's like driving a new car compared to driving a car that was built in the 70s. When you fly Boeing or, yeah, maybe that's a little too harsh.
Airbus 320 descent and maintain 9,000 feet.
Right, you're already descending.
Descend and maintain 9,000 feet, Airbus 320.
This flight's going to take us so long because once you're below 2,000 feet, you got to be under 250 knots. So I just set 9,000 feet. It's automatically going to. See, that's 800 down, 900 feet per minute. 1,000. So I'm going to slow speed down and start descending. You can see that starts picking up speed. We have 52 nautical miles till we reach the next waypoint, which is VOGLR, Vogler. And this is the engine's speeds. So engine 1, engine 2. Yeah, you don't care about that. And then here's the autopilot. So you have constraints, VORs, waypoints, NDBs, or airports. Like we can find airports near us, and there's none. We're gonna run over the lake. Okay. And then this is LS. It brings up the. Yeah, let me turn it on. See a little grids for when you do the glide slope for ILS. Approach allows you to it'll automatically start descending when it reaches correct glide slope. I'm not a pilot. I don't know anything about.
Chicago Center,
I took
November 2435 8,200 feet.
I took flight lessons and stopped because it was a lot harder than I realized. And playing the flights, I don't know if I was just too nervous, because when you're in a flight simulator, you don't care if you crash. But you're trying to land a plane, and it's a lot different in real life than in a flight simulator. Well, you got weather, for one thing, and plus you got your life on the line. So I recently upgraded my GPU to RTX 4080. Nice card, expensive. But now I need to upgrade my CPU to match it. It's not bad right now. It's a lot better than it was. I'm not like in a rush to do this. I want to really look into it. And I think I might have to upgrade my motherboard to get the i9, the latest i9, what is it, 13th generation CPU. I got the LG 1200 socket, and I need the LG 1700, I think it is. So I need to upgrade my motherboard. And I've never upgraded a motherboard. I'm watching videos on how to do that and all the things that can go wrong. And I'm just like in the middle of the air flying like Superman. I'm just next to the plane here. Can't see my arms because it's VR. It's a beautiful morning. Sun's coming up. Where is it coming up? Oh, something's happening. What's happening? Oh, no. Oh, we got to put the no seatbelt sign on. Turn our landing lights on below 10,000 feet. I think that's all we have to. Oh, we could probably. It's already armed. What's that? That's the speed brake. It's already armed, and this is the automatic braking system here. So when you land, you can either the long runway, which will be at O'Hare, just put on low, medium, or maximum braking power. So it automatically brakes the plane. You know about that. So I'm sure.
Airbus 320 traffic is 10 o'clock, 4 miles at 8,000 feet generic. Report them inside.
10 o'clock, that's about 10 o'clock.
Airbus 320 traffic inside.
Oh, I see it.
Generic 352 traffic is 10 o'clock, 3 miles at 9,000 feet, Airbus A20N. Report
That's
them
me.
inside.
I don't see any traffic. Piece of shit. Oh, is that it? That's it. No, maybe. No.
Generic 352 have the Airbus A20 and inside.
I'm really hard at picking out nearby aircraft, which is another reason why I'm flying a simulator is easier than real life. All right, let's see how close we're getting. 32 miles till we reach the turn. Let's go in a little, zoom in a little closer. So if you look, you'll see 20, 40, 60. So that's 40 nautical miles away, 60, blah, blah, you know. And we'll change this to widen a little bit. So now it's 10, 20, 30.
Airbus 320, contact Chicago Center on 120.35.
All right, that's us. It's going to change.
Going to 120.35 Airbus 320. Chicago Center Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 9,000 feet.
So I'm sure you can see like the artifacts
You are 600 feet above your assigned altitude.
Where the mouse cursor's at, and I lift my head up. God, it's not.
Continue as planned. Airbus
Controllers.
320, you are 40 miles northeast.
Using the controllers, I'm using the mouse.
Present heading and altitude, expect ILS runway 28 right approach via Vogel transition. Cleared to Vogel.
Maintain present heading and altitude, expect ILS runway 28 right approach via Vogel transition, cleared to Vogel Airbus 320.
Vogel.
Airbus 320, contact Chicago Center on 127.55. Good day.
127.55 Airbus 320. Chicago Center Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 9,000 feet.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320, Chicago Center altimeter 29.92, continue to Vogel as planned.
Okay. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, why is there no flight yoke here? Or there? I don't know that you can turn it on in VR, because in the game you can just like, click in this area and it just comes on.
Chicago Center Airbus November 7938.
Right click, it zooms in with the mouse. So you put the mouse cursor over, that zooms into there. If I put the mouse cursor there, it'll zoom in there and zoom that maybe like the scene a little better. But this is like in your face. Boom. I think you can get even closer. Yeah. Like you're sitting on the... And you see the controller not being used, not being tracked. So that's these controllers. This is the... what do I have? The Oculus Pro. It's the MetaQuest Pro. It used to be Oculus. Oculus MetaQuest. Fuck that. Excuse my language. Meta. What kind of name is that? Meta. We're not Facebook anymore. Meta. He's not good at naming things. Oculus. That's a great name.
Generic 625 descent and maintain flight level 190.
Generic. Alright, so I'm going to upgrade to the Phoenix. Like, I feel like I can reach out and grab that joystick.
Descend and maintain flight level 190, generic 625.
I might want to upgrade to the Phoenix aircraft, but I have to decide what I'm doing with my CPU. Because the CPU, the i9-137, I think it is, KF, is like $560. And the motherboard is going to be $200 or $300. And then am I going to have to buy RAM as well for the new motherboard? I probably got ND, whatever the 4 is. I need to upgrade to a 5 on the RAM.
Generic 114 contact Chicago Center
So I could end up spending like another grand on this. But then my computer will be good for a couple of years. And maybe in the future I won't. Maybe in the future I won't have to pay to have somebody else build my computer. because I'll have more experience with that.
Airbus 08 Juliet, contact Chicago, approach on 125.
Alright, so boring, we're at 15 miles, nautical miles from the waypoint. Let's look at this map here again once. Oops.
125.7 for Airbus 08 Juliet.
Make that really big. Alright. Okay. So you'll see that this doesn't match the map. This is correct here. Right down here is correct. This is, I guess, I don't know, it's not quite in line with the flight plan. But it gives you a general idea. And I don't know how to get right on the center on the plane and get I'll explain the lines that go on the map to show you have elevation on the map. We don't need that. It's 50 nautical mile. There's the legend. Gonna move the controllers. Make that go away. Okay. All right. So let's just close this now. We don't need this other. And it does seem like it's getting later out, but it's actually getting earlier out. So let's look at the weather, okay? And the time is 7:46 in the morning, Central Standard Time. Right now it's actually 4 p.m., but I wanted to land on the west. I didn't want the sun on my ass.
Generic 625 descent and maintain flight level 190.
So if you right-click on the zoom in a little bit on the window. Zoom in a little bit more here.
Flight level 190, generic 625.
Zoom in a lot. Wait, I'm gonna go here to the right. Right click, boom, zoom in a lot. And then I use my joystick and the buttons on there to change to the outside view. And the plane looks a lot sleeker now.
Traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at 5,500 feet generic. Report them inside.
I don't see it.
Generic 28 Romeo traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at 9,000 feet Airbus 820N.
That's 2 o'clock. 12, 1, 2. Bullshit, you don't see the traffic. The cloud's in the way. We're at 9,000. We're at 9,000 feet. It's like 6,000 feet below us. I don't see any. I'm terrible at spotting traffic. Still looking in that area though. I don't see anything. Alright. It's turning into a longer flight than I was expecting. Okay.
Chicago Center, generic November 762.
Now stuff will start happening. We're 3 nautical miles away.
Generic November 762.
We're going to start turning here. And start getting altitude change.
Generic 239.
I feel like I'm forgetting something. That's on. That's on.
Good day.
Strobe, beacon, wing lights, and the logo.
Going to 135.9 generic 239er.
How stupid. I never tapped the flaps off.
Chicago Center, generic
Oh, it's a long
November
flight.
3542 X-ray 6,200 feet. Generic November 3542 X-ray
Flying with the
Chicago
flaps
Center,
on.
altimeter 29.9 continuous planned.
Well, that's like the second time it's happened to me. Gears up. Flaps are 0. I should have done a long time ago. Well, now we're going to start having to reduce the speed anyways. Okay, so. What am I missing? Nothing, I guess. Alright, now we're going to fly right over, really close to downtown. It'll be to our left on this flight path. Let's look at that map one more time. You can't quite see it yet, it's too far away. All right. And these clouds are in the way. Once we get below the clouds, we'll be able to see the city. We gotta get pretty close though, a lot closer than we are. According to the map, we have like almost the entire width of the lower part of the lake here to go to get to it. But we're going at the proper speed now. Why is it at 190? There's no constraints because the freaking flaps were down. I mean, they're at 1 degree. But you see how it will not overspeed you because you only go so fast with the flaps on, depending on what the flap setting is at. So I was going at the fastest it could with the flaps set to 1, 2, 3, 4 full, and as well as with the gear, it'll automatically adjust the speed you can fly with the gear down. So obviously the gear is up right now. Let's see, I don't know if you can see or not. Our landing lights there, right there. The other 2 lights are in the nose wheel, which is right there. Let's see if we can land with the outside views this time, make it a little nicer.
Chicago Center, Airbus November 30902, Alpha flight level 300. Airbus November 30902, Alpha Chicago Center, continue as planned.
See it brighter?
Airbus 320, traffic is 9 o'clock, 4 miles at 5,800 feet, generic. Report them inside. Generic 42 X-ray, traffic is 5 o'clock, 4 miles at 9,000 feet, Airbus A20N.
9 o'clock?
Report them inside.
I don't see.
Airbus 320 have the traffic.
Oh yeah, he has the traffic. Yeah. You can see it. As long as the co-pilot can see it. Actually, I'd be the guy just riding in the jump seat, watching. Which is back here. There's the jump seat right here.
Going to 118.55, generic 28 Romeo.
That's the jump seat. So if a third pilot's deadheading, or going back to whoever. What is that? Oh, that's the microphone for making announcements. Okay, enough of that. We should start getting altitude changes. Well, you should say right here. We got restraints on?
Going to 133.1, generic 42 X-ray.
So 9,000, we go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, then 2,200, and then we land at 700 feet. That's above sea level, what the airport is. Alright, so as soon as we get here, it should tell us to get to 9,000 feet. 8,000 feet?
Contact Chicago approach on
133.625.
Good day. Generic November 79974 Chicago Center, continue as planned.
133.625 Airbus 320. Chicago approach Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 9,000 feet.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 Chicago approach altimeter 29.92 continue to mod as planned.
Oh no, okay, so we'll get the mod. We have to be at 9,000. Then we go to send 8,000, get the Rick V. 1,000 at Bluto. 6,000 at Rose, whatever. Wavy, Atomy, Wilt. We'll start slowing down right around.
320 descend and maintain 8,000 feet.
Oh, okay.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet Airbus 320.
8,000. Click on the, oh, shoot. Click on the button and that automatically starts the descent. It's going to slow down a little bit, and there we go. Reducing the throttle. 900 feet a minute, 10, 1,000, 100 feet a minute, speeding up. And we are descending. And we're going to quickly go through a few thousand feet of descent. Seatbelt sign is on, yes, okay. Gear is not down yet, so the lights aren't on yet. And I've been flying with the spoilers armed the entire time. And
Airbus 320, descend and maintain 7,000 feet.
And descend to
Descend
7,000.
and maintain 7,000 feet Airbus 320.
It's going to go quick. Once we get down these clouds here, we should be able to see the Chicago skyline, or be close to it, but not close enough to see the buildings. I don't think. Let's see. We're getting close. We still have a ways to go. Alright, descend to 6,000, it should tell me.
Airbus 320, descend and maintain 6,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet Airbus 320.
And if anybody knows how to, I tried that notification that the controllers aren't being tracked because they're sitting down. Now I have in my hand pulling the triggers. Okay, so now I'm handling them, but I set them down next to my keyboard. My keyboard's in between each one, and my mouse is just to the right of that. And then they disappear. And then after a few moments, they're going to They're going to say they're not being tracked. Alright, we should go to 5 now.
Airbus 320, descend and maintain 5,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet Airbus 320.
Alright, let's button on. That diamond going up, that's the glide slope. So the glide slope, we want to be below it and fly into it and then start our descent into it. So the glide slope is kind of like the angle that you come in to land. Alright, and there's the city.
Airbus 320, descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet Airbus 320.
So that looks kind of nice. There's the downtown over here, the loop. Here you have farther north. Lakeshore Drive starts up north at Hollywood. Water on the driving side. Driving left side. You're driving on Lakeshore Drive. Pretty blue lights along the way help you right on by. That's a great song from the 70s about Chicago's Lakeshore Drive, LSD. And the driver. Alright, we're 4,000 feet. I'm going to, I don't know if I'm doing this right.
You are 13 miles east of Hull here. Contact tower on 120.75 when inbound.
Tower
start
on
using the
120.75 Airbus
flaps.
320. Tower Airbus Alpha Sierra X-Ray
Flaps
320 13 miles east
added
inbound ILS runway 28
2.
right approach.
We're
Airbus
slowing.
Alpha Sierra X-Ray 320 tower. Altimeter 29.9 wind 274 at 5.
Slowing.
ILS runway 28 right approach.
Oh, so close. That means we're over speed.
Cleared ILS runway 28 right approach Airbus
The arrow
320.
going down, just like we were going to. And we're at flaps 3 now. And we're already starting our descent. As you see, we're going down, but I haven't changed the altitude because I added the approach. This button here, approach, so we're automatically, oh god, blocked by cloud. Okay, we're automatically descending. We're at full flaps. Get the speed down a little bit here. And let's go with the gear.
2,500.
Calling out the autopilot's already calling out the altitude. Runway's in sight. And we can turn the nose gear lights on and the taxi light. We won't do that till we land the APU. And I think we're just going to land, pull off the runway, and we won't taxi. Oh, I guess we'll taxi the gate. But I can't. You think I could find a gate in this airport? The third largest airport in the world. So I used the taxi ribbon to help me guide me there. Okay. All right, you see we're running the last leg here. That's it. Go full in. Okay. And it's all automatic now. It's all doing it by itself. I'm not touching the joystick. I have it in my lap. You know, similar to this thing here. But, you know, gaming joystick.
Airbus 320, wind 274 at 5. Cleared to land runway.
All right, winds are 27. Machines are coming from basically the west at 5 knots.
Runway 28 right, Airbus 320.
Cleared to land. Now, could I do this in real life? I mean, I could probably do this part. I don't know what's going to be different, though. I mean, the autopilot, I think I could do. You know, but when you actually get in the plane, can you really do it? I feel like I'm jumping up and down, but I'm not. That's a little... Okay. All right. So you can see the landing lights there. The two, and then to the right of that's 2 red, which means we're right on the glide slope. Of course we are, because the autopilot's driving us down. So when we get to about 200 feet above the runway, I'm going to turn off the autopilot. And when we get to about 100 feet, I'm going to reduce the throttle to 0. And we're going to glide it in. 100 feet is not a big deal. All right, so these buildings are general. They're not exactly 100% sure. It's the same, but like where the forest is, or where the green is, and where the city is, that's accurate. But the type of building or the size of the building not necessarily isn't.
500.
Like the river there, that's correct. Okay, we're getting close. Oh, go to outside feet, okay. You'll still be able to hear him calling it out. Alright, so now we're going to turn off the autopilot.
200.
Does the autopilot going off?
100.
Throttle off.
60. 50. 40. 30. 20. 5.
Spoilers come on. Reverse thrust. And as usual, I forget to turn off the reverse thrust, and I go back to regular thrust. Okay, let's check out the spoilers. Flaps up. We're going to stop and go back inside the plane. We need the ATC up. Ground. Well, 124 versus 125. Okay. Request taxi to gate.
Sierra X-ray tree 20 taxi to gate hotel.
I see blue arrows.
November 4, November 2 Alpha 1 tree
Okay. Yeah, he's good.
Taxi
He's
to
good.
Gate Hotel 18 via taxiway November 4 November 2 Alpha 1 Tree Alpha Airbus Tree 20.
Wait, did you say November 4, November, or November 4, November? I can't remember. Anyway, so we're gonna use the taxi ribbon. It's over there. Okay.